Hello, my beautiful Smile Code family, and welcome to the very first episode of 2025. I'm your host, Dr. Isi Kwedu, and I'm here to guide you on this incredible journey to mastering happiness, authenticity, resilience, and connection. And let me just say a very happy new year to each and every one of you. Now, before we dive into today's episode, I've got some big news you don't want to miss. Are you ready for this? Well, we're kicking off 2025 with a brand new Smile contest, and the prizes are absolutely amazing. Here's a sneak peek at what's up for grabs. A professional teeth whitening to give you that movie star glow. A premium sonic toothbrush for the ultimate smile care. A personalized smile consultation to guide you to shine brighter than ever. And wait for it. One lucky winner will get a complete Smile Makeover in our grand contest that will come up later on in this year. So yes, you heard that right. A complete smile transformation could be yours. And all you need to do is stick around, listen closely, and leave a comment wherever you're tuning in. Every comment gets you an entry, and the more you engage and comment, the better your chances. So stay tuned because I'll share all the details later in this episode. And trust me, you don't want to miss this. All right, let's jump into today's topic. How to unlock your winning mindset and make 2025 your most incredible year yet. Let's do this. This year is a blank canvas, waiting for your unique brush strokes. Whether you're riding high on the energy of fresh resolutions or cautiously optimistic about what's ahead, today's episode is all about helping you harness that momentum. Together, we'll uncover the secrets to unlocking a winning mindset, one that will carry you not just through January, but through every challenge and opportunity this year throws your way. So let's get comfortable, take a deep breath, and step into 2025 with clarity, confidence, and of course, a dazzling smile. Let's dive in. Let's talk about the one thing that has the power to transform your entire year. That's your mindset. Now, I know you've all heard this before. Your mindset matters. But let's dig a little deeper today. Think about it. Your mindset isn't just how you see the world. It's how you see yourself in the world. It's the lens through which you interpret every experience, every challenge, and every opportunity. And guess what? That lens is entirely within your control. Now, I'm not saying it's easy. We've all had those moments where we feel stuck, we feel overwhelmed, or even defeated. But here's the truth. A mindset shift doesn't require massive, sweeping changes. It starts with small, intentional choices. It starts with deciding right now that you are worthy of the goals you've set for yourself this year. So let me share a quick story. A few years ago, I met a client and a patient named Melissa. She had just gone through a really tough time, losing her job, her confidence, and what she described as her sense of purpose. Melissa told me she felt like she was spiraling, stuck in a narrative of what's the point of even trying. She was ready to give up. Together, we worked on shifting her perspective. I asked her to start every morning with one small question. And that is, and here's the question: what's one thing I can do today to move forward? Some days it was as simple as writing down her thoughts or updating her resume. Other days it was reaching out to an old friend or going for a walk. But over time, Those small, consistent actions started to rebuild her confidence. Within 6 months, Melissa had landed a job she loved and had a renewed sense of purpose. She told me it wasn't the job that changed me. It was believing I deserved it. That's the beauty of a winning mindset. It multiplies your efforts and transforms what feels impossible into something inevitable. So as we step into 2025, I want you to ask yourself, what story am I telling myself about this year? Am I focusing on what could go wrong or on what could go right? And most importantly, how can I align my thoughts with the person I'm striving to become? Remember, your mindset isn't a destination, it's a practice. And every time you choose to see possibility instead of limitation, you're strengthening that practice. You're building resilience, you're building clarity, and you're building confidence, one thought at a time. Stay tuned. All right, now that we understand the power of mindset, let's get practical. How can we start cultivating a winning mindset today? I've got 3 simple yet powerful strategies for you. Ones that you can weave into your daily life to build momentum and to stay on track. So strategy number 1, start your day with intention. How you begin your day sets the tone for everything that follows. One of the simplest yet most transformative habits you can adopt is setting a daily intention. And this doesn't have to be complicated. Simply ask yourself, what's one thing I want to feel, I want to achieve, or I want to focus on today? Maybe it's calmness, maybe it's productivity, or maybe it's connection. Write it down, say it out aloud, or even set a reminder on your phone. By grounding yourself in an intention, you're giving your mind a compass to navigate the day. So the first strategy is start your day with intention. The second strategy is reframe challenges as opportunities. I know this sounds easier said than done, but trust me, it's a game changer. Every time you face a challenge, ask yourself, what is this teaching me? How can this help me grow? For example, if you didn't hit a goal last year, instead of beating yourself up, reframe it. Maybe that setback was a setup for something even better. So it really wasn't a setback. It was a setup. So here's a quick hack. Keep a lessons learned journal. So get a journal and name it Lessons Learned. And every time something feels tough, jot it down and jot down what you learned from the experience. Over time, you'll start to see how challenges truly become stepping stones. So the second strategy is reframe challenges as opportunities. So the third strategy is celebrate small wins. Now this one is a personal favorite. We often wait until we've achieved the big goal to celebrate. But what about all the little steps it took to get you there? When you acknowledge your small wins, like making that tough phone call, completing a workout, or simply showing up, you're reinforcing the mindset of success. So here's an idea. Create a wins jar. So find a jar somewhere in your house or your home and name it the wins jar. Every time something good happens, no matter how small, write it down and drop it in the jar. At the end of the week, at the end of the month or the year, go back and read all of them. You'll be amazed at how much progress you've made. Now, I know life gets busy, and these strategies might feel small in the grand scheme of things, but that's the whole point. Small, consistent actions lead to big transformations. So pick one to start with today. Remember, a winning mindset isn't about being perfect. It's about being intentional. So now that we've uncovered some practical strategies, let's take a moment to reflect. These small steps, setting intentions, reframing challenges, and celebrating wins might seem simple, but when practiced consistently, they create a ripple effect. Over time, they shape not only your mindset, but also your actions, your habits, and ultimately your reality. But here's the thing, a winning mindset isn't just about what's happening in your head. It's also deeply connected to how you interact with the world around you, your relationships, your environment, and even your sense of purpose. In the next segment, we're going to dive into how you can take the principles of the Smile Code and use them to amplify your growth this year. It's about aligning your mindset with happiness, with resilience, and with connection. And trust me, this is where the real magic happens. All right, let's bring it all together with the Smile Code. The guiding principles that help us create meaningful connections, foster resilience, and ultimately find fulfillment. If you've been with me on this journey for a while, you know that the Smile Code isn't just about happiness. It's about alignment, aligning your mindset, your actions, and purpose in a way that empowers you to strive, to step into your greatness, and live a life of impact and distinction. So how does the Smile Code fit into your winning mindset for 2025? Let's break it down to 3 key pillars: happiness, resilience, and connection. So the first pillar, which is happiness, is your foundation for success. Happiness isn't something you chase. It's something you create. It's a byproduct of living authentically and staying true to your values. This year, ask yourself, what truly brings me joy? What lights me up? And then make space for those things. Sometimes it's as simple as carving out time for a hobby or reconnecting with someone who makes you smile. Remember, happiness isn't selfish. It's fuel for everything else you want to accomplish. So the second pillar is resilience, which is your superpower in tough times. Let's face it, the road ahead won't be without challenges. But resilience is what allows you to bend without breaking. It's about seeing setbacks not as roadblocks, but as detours guiding you to something better. This year, commit to building your resilience muscle. Start small. Practice self-compassion when things don't go as planned. Surround yourself with people who uplift you. And remember, resilience isn't about avoiding failure. It's about learning, adapting, and growing stronger. The third pillar is connection, which is the key to lasting fulfillment. So let's talk about connection for a minute. We're wired to connect, not just with others, but with our own purpose. Think about the relationships in your life. Are they lifting you up, or are they holding you back? And beyond that, are you connected to the bigger picture of why you're here on this planet? This year, prioritize meaningful connections. Reach out to someone you've lost touch with. Join a community that shares your passions, or simply take time to connect with yourself through journaling or meditation. When you're truly connected, everything else falls into place. So these three pillars, happiness, resilience, and connection, are the essence of the Smile Code. They're not just ideals, they're tools you can use to navigate 2025 with clarity and confidence. And the best part, you don't have to tackle them all at once. Start right where you are. Take small steps, small baby steps, and trust the process. Wow, what a powerful way to kick off 2025. We've talked about the power of mindset, practical strategies to stay on track, and how the Smile Code can guide you to a happier, more connected life. I hope you're feeling inspired and ready to embrace the possibilities of this brand new year. But before we wrap up, like I promised, I've got some exciting news to share. And that's the introduction of the 2025 Smile Contests. This is your chance to win some truly amazing prizes that brighten your year and your smile. We're talking about professional teeth whitening, a premium sonic toothbrush, personalized smile consultations, and yes, one lucky winner will receive a complete Smile Makeover. That's over $13,000 in value. And the details of the grand contest will follow up in upcoming episodes. So here's how you get involved. Each time you comment on this episode on YouTube, Instagram, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or any of our platforms, you'll get entered into the drawing. Yes, you heard that right. Every comment is an entry. So the more you share your thoughts and feedback about the episode, the higher your chances to winning. And don't stop there. Share this episode with your friends and family, because each share increases your chances of winning. Let's spread the energy of fresh starts far and wide this year. And if you haven't already, make sure to like this episode, subscribe to the podcast, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Your support means the world to me, and that's what makes the Smile Code community so special. Together, we're creating something bigger than ourselves, a movement that's all about authenticity, about happiness, and most importantly, about connection. So what are you waiting for? Leave your comments, enter the contest, and let's start 2025 with a bang. I can't wait to hear your reflections, your resolutions, and how you're unlocking your winning mindset this year. And remember, you have everything you need to create a life that makes you smile. One step, one connection, and one mindset shift at a time. Thank you for being here today, and I'll see you next week for another inspiring episode of the Smile Code. Until then, keep shining, keep smiling, and let's make this year unforgettable. See you soon.